Everything's fantastic. Yeah. Pandora hadn't kicked us. Pandora hadn't kicked me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join in remembering America's men and women in uniform and America's fallen by placing your hand over your heart as a bell rings in their honor. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the hope, and the hope, o'er the land of the free.
Please be seated. Please be seated. Good morning. Welcome to Cheyenne South High School graduation ceremony. Thank you so much for coming today. Class of 2015 would like to welcome parents, family, significant individuals that have played a key role in helping this special day take place. We are glad that you could come today and share in the celebration we call graduation. Just a couple quick housekeeping items to make sure the ceremony went smoothly. Please remain outside the yellow ropes. We have a professional photographer taking pictures, and you will receive that as you receive your diploma if you so desire. We are broadcasting this on the BISN network, and it's being streamed over the internet so people can watch this graduation, okay? And we thank BISN Network. There's water for sale by DECA and cheerleaders if you need that around. So hopefully that's the only water we will get today. If there's an emergency, we have an ambulance and medical staff available at the south entrance of the stands. Lastly, please refrain from using any type of noisemaker during the ceremony that would detract from the diploma presentations. We want to keep the focus on the students and their outstanding accomplishments and show that respect in every way. We have a couple people we would like to introduce. We would first like to introduce three individuals that work extremely hard to ensure that students and teachers are successful. We truly appreciate their support and dedication to working with South High. They are Assistant Superintendent of Instruction, Dr. Tracy Kinney. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Matt Stranigan. And Assistant Superintendent of Support Services, Dave Bartlett. I would also like to recognize a couple other individuals that are extremely important in the everyday workings of South High. These are the individuals I call my administrative team, and they are extremely valuable to the overall support of the school environment. They are Associate Principal Royce Backman, Assistant Principal Louis Sizemore, and Assistant Principal Jennifer Brownhill. If you look at the back of your program, you'll see we tried to recognize an educational timeline, so to speak. Sitting here to my left are the principals of the South Triad that played a key role, to my right, in the process, and certainly deserve to be recognized for their part they played in helping these students grow into the individuals they are. Could those Triad principals and assistant principals please stand? Graduation is a tremendous undertaking, could not have happened without the dedication to detail and flat out hard work of two incredible individuals. All of this was planned out by Miss Kate Tejan and Miss Kim Hinker. They put a tremendous amount of time and energy into this. I could not go on without thanking Mr. Ed Restivo and his staff for setting up the grounds for this event. They work hard to put this graduation on and make it visually appealing and functional, and it's greatly appreciated. To my left, you'll see another group of people that have played a significant role in the overall educational process of these students you see before you. This group is past educators that were invited by seniors to be a part of their graduation ceremony. Seniors were asked to think about individuals that had impacted their educational journey in a positive manner and invite them to be a part of their success, part of their experience. The educators you see here have had a profound impact on the journey these individuals have traveled throughout their formative years. Would this group please stand and be recognized for the contributions you have made to the graduating class at South High? I said the longest part of my speech is the introductions. The other group I would like to recognize is the group sitting before me. Okay? Behind the seniors are the staff members. Many of these individuals have been with this class since they entered the school 4 years ago. This devoted group of educators has spent countless hours working with, crying, and yeah, even yelling at these students. The effort they expended and the time they have spent is culminating today when these students receive their diploma and officially graduate from South High. I know I speak for all these teachers when I say what a pleasure it has been to work with your students. Cheyenne South High School faculty, please stand and be recognized. We're a new school, and we actually have 6 graduating teachers. They'll be leaving us, some for other jobs in the district, some for other jobs in the state, some for other jobs, okay? We would like to recognize them and have them please stand one at a time. Thank them for their valuable contributions. Miss Lori Fertig. Mr. Mark Vintage. Miss Jennifer Colbaugh. Miss Tiffany Olson. Miss Michelle Regalia. And Mr. Scott Noble. Thank you all for the help in this overall educational process. No graduation would be complete without recognizing the people who ultimately made all of this possible. That would be you, the parents. We want to take this time to thank you for entrusting us with your students. Without your help and support, a school could not be successful. Please stand and wave to your students. We all appreciate all you have done to help this process from the beginning. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. John Little, Superintendent of Larimer County School District, number 1.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here at your graduation, and I'd like to start off by introducing our elected school board members. They're one of the few elected officials that do this without pay, at least monetary pay. They do it for the love of trying to help students grow academically and emotionally and socially. And they put in many, many hours in that course of their duties. I'd like to start off by introducing the board chairman, Sandy Shaner. Lynn Story Heiler, vice chairman. Mark Clausen, clerk. Tim Bolin, treasurer. Marguerite Herman, assistant clerk. Jim Landon, assistant treasurer. And Nate Breen, board member. Graduates, you came into South High as ninth graders, and you're really the first group to go all the way through. Congratulations on that endeavor. As the third graduating class of South High, you've had a unique opportunity to create a school culture that few students have ever had. I often hear in Cheyenne that the bison are referred to as the herd, moving together as one. It is a great American image with endless possibilities. As your lives take you to new horizons, you will know you are part of something special, and you will carry that pride with you as you go to college, attend vocational school, join the military, or move right into a career. The herd has gone through many changes during your 4 years of high school. Most important, each of you have grown as a person. You have taken more difficult coursework and developed relationships with fellow students and staff. Through these relationships, you have pushed your boundaries, and that has taught you about life, maturity, and broader perspectives. Board of trustees, teachers, principals, all school district staff, parents, grandparents, family, and friends, thank you for playing such an important role in preparing these graduates for this significant day. Congratulations, Cheyenne South High School, the Bison, the Herd, class of 2015.
Thank you, Mr. Little. First, I want to compliment the concert choir for their beautiful singing of the national anthem. I really appreciated that. It's just beautiful voices, so thank you for that. I also like to thank Mr. Estivo. We all appreciate his crew so much and all that they do. We gave him a trophy last night, and we call his crew the Restivo's Rangers. I'd also like to acknowledge my fellow school board colleagues here with me today, because they are here. The work they do is because they care about you. My message first to you, the parents of these graduates. I rejoice with you on this celebration. With your help and support, your child was able to complete these 13 years of education. Congratulations to you too. And to you, the teachers who without fail open your classroom doors every morning and nourish the minds of our students with knowledge and encouragement. Your work is invaluable. Now to you, the graduates. You made it. It occurred to me as I'm listening to the speeches at the different graduations that we give best wishes and words of wisdom. But one thing I would like to say is when we send you off on your next adventure, that you will come back to Wyoming, to live in Wyoming, live in Cheyenne, because it really is the very best place to be. So I hope you'll come back. Your tests have been taken, you've completed your credits, and now you are poised to launch into the next phase of your life. This is a critical time for you. Lying squarely on your shoulders is the responsibility of making decisions that will lead you into your future. A daunting realization, to say the least. Make those decisions mindfully as best you can. You may be a new school, but you have really been making your mark, and you have shown that because of your hard work and commitment. So I commend you for that. There have been better days, and there will be, for our economy, social climate, and the subset of the economy most important to you today, the job market. Today, domestic and international news consists of a maelstrom of conflicting and irrational messages and events. But I would like to say to you that the ill events of this world are not new or unique. Most of the obstacles today have been confronted by those who have lived before you. Throughout history, people have endured many horrible things. You are a living testament that they successfully cleared those hurdles, and you will too. So use your intellect. I come from a family of World War II veterans. My father and 8 of my uncles served in that war. And during a speech for his Nobel Prize, William Faulkner, speaking to a world who was just coming out of the horrors of that war, said, "Man will not merely endure, but will prevail, because he will return to the verities of the heart. He alone among the creatures has an inexhaustible voice, a spirit capable of compassion and sacrifice and endurance. And these are your roots of this great nation." So accompanying the mastery of your chosen trade, your craft, whatever work you choose, continue to read and digest voraciously about the history of our country and the countries of the world. Knowledge of our history of the United States will be indispensable in charting your path around the obstacles and on to your chosen destination. There are some things I'd like to leave with you today. Be proud of what you have accomplished in your life to this point. Be grateful to those who have helped you along the way and will continue to help you. Gain more knowledge, particularly in the history of this country. There are many genres out there to help you with this: museums, literature, music, art. Protect the heritage of the United States and keep it strong and free. Be mindful and appreciative of the technology that surrounds you, but make sure you are able to function independently of it. And lastly, a favorite motto of mine, some of you may have already heard me say this, it's the motto of the Marine Corps Officers Candidate School, Ductus Exemplo, meaning lead by example. You have met the challenges of your world to this point, so carry on, good luck, and don't forget to have some fun along the way. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce the next 2 speakers. We will have our teacher speaker that was chosen by the graduating class. That is Mr. Scott Hume. And we will have our student speaker after that, Miss Carissa Picard.
All right, everybody's doing out there. First of all, I want to thank you for all being here today. Graduation is an important part of our students' lives, and it's still an integral rite of passage for young people today. I want to share it's an honor for me to be given an opportunity to participate in this ceremony and offer some parting thoughts to the students that I've worked with over the last few years. When I sat down to write this, I had some uncharacteristic writer's block. Thought about this class that I've been with, thought about the things that we've already talked about and discussed and things I've already said to them, and I was coming up with somewhat of a blank. What can I say that I haven't already said? But one thing stood out to me. This class started here 4 years ago, same as I did, and I had many of these students in my class as freshmen. And think back to all the fun we had, all the shenanigans and the little battles, and all the ways we grew together. Sadly, I also remember as I look out at this group, they didn't all make it. Not everybody's here. I think that's important to remember as we move forward. So it's a little bit of synchronicity that I'm able to be here and speak to you today, seeing as how they're ending their journey that they started with me 4 years ago. While reflecting on this group of students, I thought back to my time that started here, and Mr. Thompson gave an assignment to the staff. It was his first year here, and he said, you know, I want to know what one word you would use to describe what you want South High School and South High graduates to be known for. Thought about it, and it didn't take me long to come up with the word, tough. I want our school, our students, our community to be tough. I wanted to say something that you've gone to South High School and that you've committed to finishing your time and dedicated your life to continue on as a Bison. So with that in mind too, when you hear graduation speeches and you hear lots of people talk about success, we all want to see our students be successful. I do want to make a comment about success, okay? Success does not have a price tag attached to it. Success does not necessarily mean monetary gain. When I see my students in the community years from now, I'm not going to ask them how much they make. I'm not going to ask them to see a bank statement. I'm going to judge their success based on the smile on their face. And that's really what I hope for my graduates, and that's what I hope for this class as they move forward to be successful. Thinking about success also, one point that I want to make is when you're looking at the success of a school is judged by not the graduates of the current year, but by what the graduates do next, what they move on to become, who they move on to become, and the impact that they move on to have in their communities. So I want to keep that in mind. There's an expectation that comes with your diploma. There's an expectation that you go out into the community and that you make an impact, a positive impact on the world around you. This is an important step in your lives, and you should all be congratulated for making it this far. But this is just your ticket in the door. This is just your ticket to ride, your invitation to the dance. It's what matters. It's what happens next that matters, okay? One really quick point, being an English teacher, I couldn't leave the speech without some sort of literary reference. Thinking about financial success and talking about that, the idea of striving for wealth. And I brought to mind Jay Gatsby. We all read The Great Gatsby, I'm sure, right? And what we learned was that financial success does not make someone a good person, right? Jay Gatsby spent his whole life striving for that, and we all know it didn't end up well for him. We look at Daisy and Tom Buchanan and the money that they had, and they were terrible people. So I want you to keep that in mind as you move forward, okay? Success is going to be determined on what you do next. Not how much money you make, but the positive impact that you have on your community and the lives that are around you. So whatever you do, don't give in, don't give up, go out there and matter, but overall, don't forget to be tough. Thank you.
The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. You roll out of bed and head to school. It's time for morning practice. After practice, you have about 8 hours of learning and 2 hours of practice, or 2 hours of practice to follow. In some mornings, you may ask yourself, why in the world am I up before the sun? I should be in bed. But then it hits you. When you're lined up for the set, the swing, the dunk, or the tackle, this is why I'm up before the sun. This is why I work so hard. This is my chance. I'm going to give it all I've got. Class of 2015, it took us 13 years of those practices. We have finally made it to the game. When we walked through those doors 4 years ago, we thought this day would never come. But then we blinked. Now here it is. Where did the time go? The days seemed so long sitting in class. But the games, the academic challenges, and the weekends seemed to go by so quickly. Over the years, we grew, changed, and developed into the people that we are meant to be. Sports, clubs, and organizations built our character, made us strong. We have been influenced by teachers, coaches, teammates, and classmates. And those influences help mold us for our futures. We will walk away from here today with more than a diploma. We will take with us friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. As we go out on our own, we must show the world the Bison's ability to never give up, to adapt and overcome, and to thrive in any environment that we shall be placed in. We have been challenged, so we are prepared for the next phases of our lives. After today, many of us will go off to college. Some may join the military, while others go directly into their career fields. We've come together from schools throughout Cheyenne, some from other states, even some from other countries. But the South Triad has brought us together, and we formed a family, rather, a herd. And herds stick together. The teachers here at South play a key role in our herd, acting as our mothers and fathers in our home away from home. A baby bison will stay with its mother for about 4 years, just as we have stayed with all of you. But now it's time for us to leave the herd for a while, see what else the world has for us. So bison, while you're out wandering the wide open plains of life, keep in mind the wise words of country legend and Cheyenne High School graduate Chris Ledoux. Hold your head up high. Keep your eyes fixed where the trail meets the sky. And live like you ain't afraid to die. Don't be scared. Just enjoy the ride. Because you are a South High fighting bison. And it is not about where we came from, but where we're going. So no matter where the trail may take you, always keep the herd in your heart.
Thank you, Mr. Hume. Thank you, Ms. Picard. Okay, right now we would like the choir to come forward to sing "I Was Here."
You will notice me. I'll be leaving my mark like initials carved in an old oak tree. You wait and see. Maybe I'll write like 20 rolls. Maybe outfit like Van Gogh. You're calm and cold, I don't know, but I'm ready to start, 'cause I know in my heart I wanna do something that matters, say something different, something that sets the whole world on its ear. I wanna do something better with the time I've been given, and I wanna try to touch a few hearts in this life, leave nothing less than something that says I was here. I will prove you wrong. If you think I'm all talk, you're in for a shock, 'cause the string's too strong, and before too long, maybe I'll compose symphonies, maybe I'll fight for world peace, 'cause I know it's my destiny to leave more than a trace of myself in this place. I wanna do something that matters, say something different, something that sets the whole world on its ear. I wanna do something better with the time I've been given, and I wanna try to touch a few hearts in this life, leave nothing less than something that says I was here. I was here. I was here. I was here. I wanna do something that matters, say something different, something that sets the whole world on its ear. I wanna do something better with the time I've been given, and I know that I'll do more than just pass through this life, leave nothing less than something that says I was here. I was here. We were here.
To the class of 2015. Board members, if you could come up. Readers.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, they're coming from here? Where are they coming from? Two sides? They're coming from the sides? Okay. Ready. Get ready. See, look, you're on my Get those kids here. You know where to look. I do.
Moises Ruben Acosta Hernandez.
Sophia Rose Agbashian.
Corey Michael Anderson.
Jacqueline K. Anderson.
Lizette Andrena Antunez Castillo.
Alexis Marie Apodaca.
Dakota Christian Arnold.
Jesse Lee Ashker.
Brittany Brianne Balin. Alexandria Lynn Bannister.
Alyssa Andrea Barker.
Karen Keziah Bassett.
Gabriel John Beli.
Micah Addison Berkey.
Courtney Amanda Butts.
Liliana Araceli Calderon.
Michaela Gabrielle Camargo.
Maria Campos Ramos.
Karen Lizeth Caravello Perez.
Yesenia Angel Catano.
Isabella Anastasia Shapiro.
Caitlin Joanne Clark.
Kira Lee Seelick. Randy Paul Clark.
Kara Leslie Clark.
Amber Ray Soder.
Cole Bryant Connor.
Zoe Alexandra Cuba.
Sabrina Dawn Cusamanio.
Jessica Lee Dieterman.
Frank Morris Detmers III.
Shane Oren Dillsaver.
Elizabeth Grace Donnelly.
Brandy Marie Dunlap.
Jonna Joyce Ellis.
Eric David Emerson.
Taylor Sanchez Emery.
Shade Daniel Frank.
Celeste Garza.
Jacob Sean Gear.
Danae Grace Griffin.
Blake James Grogan.
Nathan Daniel Grossman.
Santana Rose Gunn.
Shwaib Muthana Ghalib Hamid.
Daniel Ray Hammond.
LaQuince James Harris.
Ryan Matthew Hartman.
Savannah Lynn Howdenshield.
Brittany Marie Hinker.
Jeremy David Honeycutt.
Jacob Gale Haraski.
Savannah Marie Jasperson.
Clay Bryant Johnson.
Sophia Marie Kellner.
Mason Thomas Kelly.
Kirstine Dawn Cunard.
Brooke Elizabeth Lacey.
Cora Jean Rachel Lackman.
Sherry Bennett Lampier.
Taylor Renee Landon.
James Harrison Lewis.
Rebecca Danielle Liskey.
Tyler Dwayne Lindblad.
Marshall James Mamian.
Caitlin Alexis Merrill.
Kimberly Dawn Merrill.
Mariah Jacinta Martinez.
Caitlin Marie Matey.
Jacob Thomas Mayhew.
Kiara Michelle McClure.
Samantha Joe McClure.
Deontay Antonio McCrae.
Maria Michelle McNeil.
Mercedes Santina Medina.
Renzo Cristoforo Milazzo. Sorry, Renzo.
Evan James Miller.
Jonathan David Mills Jr.
Indica Russell Minjarez.
India Marie Morales.
Ethan William Morris.
Ariana Leanne Munoz.
Alyssa Nicole Muskies.
Cody Ann Hart Nelson.
Danielle K. Noble.
Odessa Alice May O'Hara.
Carolina Lorena Pantoja. I love you, sweetheart.
Devin Rachel Penaflor.
Brianna Delissa Marie Perry.
Tucker Joseph Person.
Carissa Nicole Picard.
Mackenzie Christine Ray Powers.
Theron Allen Price.
Christopher James Ramirez.
Antonia Marie Rea.
Tara Nicole Raybuck.
Marina Yvette Reyes.
Rachel Aaron Reed.
Ashley Nicole Reed.
Cameron Isaac Richter.
McKenna Marlena Riggs.
Joseph Bradley Rittenauer.
Jordan Matthew Rivera.
Johanna Michelle DeLeon Roberto.
Samantha Isabella Rodriguez.
Matthew Abraham Romero.
Sabrina Rochelle Romero.
Jose Landon Signs III.
Are you ready? Omar Luis Sanchez.
Ariana Nicole Santos.
Jessie Marie Schaefer.
Chance Curtis Simroska.
Victoria Rain Shogren.
Amberly Dawn Simpson.
Just a sec. Lauren Renee Sims.
Davy Lynn Smith.
Victoria Ray Smith.
Shane Michael Snyder.
Ryan Michael Spate.
Callie K. Stewart.
Zachary Aaron Strong.
Lydia Lynn Stiver.
Aspen Dane Sutton.
Jonathan Lee Savari.
Micah Jaron Swan.
Jacoby Omar DeMarcus Houston Swing.
Isaiah Michael Tafoya.
Alexis Danielle Taylor.
Sergio Dejan Taylor.
Amanda Dawn Thibodeau.
Deja Sheree Thomas.
Ariana Selena Renee Tomas.
Solomon Gabriel Torres.
Lincoln Terrell Aseken Trujillo.
Shay Lynn Turner.
Brennan Tyler Vinatieri.
Cole Jacob Visna.
Anna Colette Von Felt.
May Rose West.
Andrew Paul Westerdahl.
Darnell Sandy Wheeler Jr.
Devin Ty Wilson.
Cheyenne Maria Wood.
Megan Elizabeth Woolheather.
Jonathan Douglas Wright.
Jaden Ahmad Yazar.
Martin Jr. Zamaripa.
Eric Anthony Zuninga.
Okay. Just want to say thank you very much for weathering this storm. Okay. Class of 2015, we have a lot. Yeah, I'm old. Okay. We have a lot to remember about our graduation. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to certify that this graduating class has met all the requirements of Laramie County School District number 1 and the North Central Association in conjunction Advanced Ed. Ms. Shaner and the Board of Trustees, I present you the class of 2015. At this time, Caitlin Merrill, member of the Student Senate, come forward to perform the honor of changing of the tassels.
Hello. Well, I just want to say congratulations to us, the class of 2015. Now, will everyone please join me in the exchange of the tassel from left to right that symbolizes graduation and the next step in life. Everyone ready?
Congratulations, class of 2015. That concludes this year's graduation ceremony.